So this is the first of my weekly Kemper favorites, and the first one is really interesting, the Mesa DC-10. This is my Mesa Boogie DC-10 that we ended up profiling. I've had this thing since the mid-90s. I can't remember the exact date. There's been different uses I've had of it. At one point I had a small pedal setup. Since gotten rid of a lot of my smorgasbord pedals many years ago, the early 90s I got rid of them. I got tired of the tap dancing. I had a Digitech, one of those early multi-effects pedals. I've used my tube screamer. I've used various different effects plugging into this amp. It's got the 3 settings that I'll show you. It's got a clean, it's got a gain channel. It's also got a lead plus EQ for the heavier sounds. What we did is we profiled 3 different sounds. We profiled clean sound. We also profiled the, I guess you can call it the crunch sound, which did not have the EQ setting. And then we did the EQ, which sounded great for metal. What we did is we flat EQ'd everything. So I didn't want to be able to color that sound anymore. I just wanted to do flat EQs so that if I needed to adjust things in the Kemper, I can go ahead and do it. And this is what we went with. And I always do 60 watts. I never do 100 watts. I hate the 100 watt sound. The 60 watt sound is killer. It ended up that of those 3 sounds, the one that was the crunch sound that I said without the EQ, but it was a lead sound, that is a fantastic sound. You've already heard it at the last EJ challenge. That was using this amp on the Profiler with a simple tube screamer. That's it. So let me show you. What we ended up doing is profiling the Mesa DC-10 different channels, and the one that I really like that came out really good was the Mesa Crunch channel, which was just a flat EQ. So we kind of sucked the soul out of its clone and put it into profile. So I'm going to end up selling it, and it's still going to be with me. And it so happens that this is definitely one of my favorites. So I'm going to lead off, which is the Mesa DC-10. You probably won't find it on the Rig Manager if you have a Kemper yet, although I'm going to certainly put it up there, and I will let you know when it is there. So it's the Mesa DC-10 Crunch. It's great for rock and roll, man. Just for rocking out, crunchy power chords. What I'm doing is I'm recording into GarageBand. I have no effects on the Fractal running. Here we go. And what also sounds really good is doing a few solos out of this thing. And what I like doing is turning on my classic tube screamer. It's been my go-to for years, and in my opinion, it's still the best overdrive out there, despite the bazillions that are out amongst despite the numerous amount of effects that are out there. I still gravitate the tube screamer. Just like it. It's my favorite. It's my go-to. And I like running that with simple delay. of fun. So if you have a favorite amp, favorite amps, you got a collection, and you can grab one of these Kempers and put a whole bunch of them in there, take them out on your gigs or your tour, it recaptures that sound like amazingly well. That's my Kemper favorite of this week. There are so many more out there. Seriously, I've got a whole bunch. I could spend probably the next couple months doing this. I just want to show you what's really working great for me. So I hope you enjoyed it. Rock on, everybody.